Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and recite with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Ms. Neto, parents, friends, family, and students, welcome to the Nokomis Regional High's 2024-2025 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Abby Karen, and I am president of the Nokomis chapter of the National Honor Society. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter, and to award the graduation stoles to our senior members. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. The National Honor Society upholds 4 pillars: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Our character is proud to have been including new members since 1975, and with today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Since its inception of this chapter at NRH, we have welcomed 983 members, and after today, that number will stand at 1,011. I would like to take a moment to introduce our other officers of our NHS chapter. Vice President Orla Murphy. Treasurer Addie Hawthorne, and historian Daniel Lansing. Throughout the years, members of our chapter serve as a role model for others in our school. In addition to strong academic records, which establish the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many service activities. In the spring of 2024, our NHS chapter organized a winter raffle to raise money for NHS cords and pins. We also hosted a spaghetti dinner for our family and friends to raise money for the Ronald McDonald House and the Bangor Humane Society. The spaghetti dinner was a lot of fun and a successful fundraiser. We are planning on hosting one this year on Thursday, April 3rd at 6 p.m. in the Nokomis cafeteria. NHS members contacted 2 charities and inquired at what they needed for supplies and goods. Then members shopped and delivered items to the Ronald McDonald House and the Bangor Humane Society. It was a great experience, and it felt really nice to help others in a time of need and to provide food and supplies for the animals waiting for adoption. This fall, our NHS chapter has been busy. We hosted the Fall Halloween dance and awarded prizes for the best costume categories. Concessions were brought in by the members and sold at the dance. Many of our members dressed up and had a lot of fun at the dance. For our fall semester service project, we focused on the Bangor's Veterans Home. We contacted the Veterans Home and inquired about what items the residents could use and need, knowing that each NHS member brought in a donation for the veterans, including toiletries, crossword puzzles, word finds, and different other puzzles. The items were placed in the residents' Christmas stockings. During the visit to the Veterans Home, our members interacted with the residents during their music time, and NHS members assisted residents to the activity room, and sang Christmas songs with them. It was rewarding to see a smile on their face and to hear that they were looking forward to our visit. We hope to go again soon. During our last meeting before holiday break, we made Christmas cards for the residents of Sandfield Nursing Home in Heartland, Maine. A special thank you to Maya Stevenson for delivering them to the residents for us, and the residents were very happy and appreciative. Currently, we have our winter raffle fundraiser in session. So many great prizes have been brought in by our members. Gift cards, cash, gift certificates, and lots of great prizes. Thank you all for your donations. All members have tickets to sell. Tickets are $5 or 3 for $10, and they're due back Friday, February 7th. Lots of winners. This fundraiser will help the purchase of our senior honor stoles and assist with our spring projects. We are proud of these service accomplishments from this past year and welcome these new members who bring energy in to support our continuing work as NHS members. And now please welcome our principal, Miss Mary Meadow, who will offer a congratulatory remarks to the new members.
Good evening. Before I start, I have to thank whoever left about 20 minutes ago in that front spot. On a cold evening, it was really nice to be able to slip right into a spot out front. Welcome to our annual NHS Induction ceremony. This is one of my favorite events of the year because it's really about celebrating success. So I want to offer my congratulations first to the leadership, the student leadership of National Honor Society. Their officers have this organization in great hands, and their advisor, Ms. Jen Briggs, for leading such a great process. And one of the things that I've been impressed with over the last couple of years is that this group has been responsive to the process. You know, I know some of us that have been around, and it was nice to see kind of multiple generations coming in tonight. And some of you, I know, who came in were inducted into our National Honor Society too. You probably remember the process, and I mentioned this last year. It sort of seemed like maybe there was some secret cabal that met in the, somewhere in some secluded spot to make these secret picks. And we've really worked to make this process more transparent and available to students that qualify. There is a minimum GPA level, but we also wanted to celebrate those, and I think an important emphasis is placed on that, but I think in the past it was almost the only emphasis. And we really weren't celebrating or recognizing or giving students an opportunity to have voice to those other pillars of National Honor Society. So it is a process that they have to apply and they have to show evidence. And if they meet that criteria, they're in. And so I'm really pleased to see such a robust group of students being inducted tonight. They're well deserving. And I think it speaks to what they're doing with their time here at our school. Through the pandemic, and I appreciate that. Was it pre-pandemic? Mrs. Briggs asked me about my picture on the slide, and I couldn't remember it. It's like a pre-pandemic picture. I'm like, I'll take that one. And as we went through the pandemic, we all know it's been strange times. And this year, we almost doubled our numbers from the prior year in our early college courses, in our honors courses, in our AP courses. So I feel like you are a credit to that bounce back of really reaching for that higher level of performance. You know, I'd like to give you guys a few bits of advice or some things to think about. Because right now, I know I see like these happy faces, but I know how hard you work. These are some very busy young adults. I marvel at the schedule they keep and the load they put on themselves. They're not just taking courses, they're involved in the whole array of the school activities that we offer. They're leaders, they're participants, they're really committed to our school community. And I'm so impressed with that. You're leaders. You know, you have elected officers, but you are all leaders in our school. You've all demonstrated success. You are sitting here tonight, not because of one thing you did well one time. You are here because you've done many things really well, consistently over time. So I want to give you some things to think about as you continue on our journey. For our seniors, your window is nearing just a few days. We're going to be 4 months out from graduation. And to our underclassmen, it's your opportunity to grab that leadership baton in our school. So I want you to think about some things with success. First of all, success doesn't happen in a vacuum. You are not here solely because of all your efforts. You're here because there were many people in your lives that have supported you. Whether it's a good friend, a family member, a parent, a teacher, a coach, a mentor, people helped you. And I want you to pay that back and pay that forward. As you think about the groups of people you interact with, I want you to think about how you can be an ambassador for success. Because that's true leadership, and you can bring people along the way. You all, and I see this in each of you as I look at your faces tonight, and as I see you moving about our campus. I don't know if you all appreciate the amount of leadership and the sway you have with your peers. And I want you to be mindful of that. For those of you that will be graduating in a few months, I want you to think about how you're going to carry that forward into what comes next, because you are always going to be a Nokomis warrior. So think about how you can carry that success forward. What were the things that people have done for you, that have supported you in being successful, and how do you pay that forward and be an ambassador for success? Think about your why. Having spent most of my adult life in high school, your accolades are completely earned, and I don't want to take away from that, but sometimes I've seen that the chase is about the award and not the journey. Make sure you think about your why, and that is the journey. That's where the real learning, where the pride, where the experience comes from in the journey. And let the awards take care of themselves. But think about your why. What drives you? What motivates you? Always keep that close to your heart. What's next? What's next for you? Don't be complacent. You've shown great success, but what's next? What's a new thing you can take on? Or what's something you're doing well that you can push to a whole nother level? And my last bit of advice is don't be afraid of failure. Sometimes those are the moments we learn and grow the most. And I know for some of you, that's a challenge because you are consistently successful. Failure does not cross your doorstep often. But you will be confronted with difficult situations and challenges where you may not be the top performer. Don't shy away from it. I encourage you to lean into that. It forces you to step your game up. It forces you to make new connections. It forces you to reflect and to look at how you can be even stronger. So I hope some of those words stick with you. But again, tonight is about you. And I just can't thank you enough for your service to our school, for who you are. You make all the difference in the culture of our school. I'm proud of you, and congratulations. Thank you.
It is at this time that we will proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the Nokomis Regional High chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 pillars that serve as standards for the society. Officers of our chapter will now review these pillars for the candidates. We begin with the service presented by our Vice President, Orla Murphy.
Good evening. My pillar is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work, where many opportunities arise to help others, both in the school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or public recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. Although service hours are important for NHS membership, everyday service is seeing a need and fulfilling it voluntarily. Sometimes it is driven by passion for a specific cause or people in need. Other times it is driven by personal or family needs, like taking care of siblings or other family members, or maybe even working part-time to help with family finances. We are committed to volunteering our time and talent to the creation for a better tomorrow. For our spring semester fundraiser, NHS will host a spaghetti dinner for our family and friends. It was a great success last year, and we are going to make it an annual NHS tradition. This year, the spaghetti dinner will be held on Thursday, April 3rd at 6 p.m. in the Nokomis cafeteria. NHS members will host and serve at this event. Tickets will be $7 and will go on sale in early March. Nokomis musical groups will perform at this event, and gourmet desserts will also be on sale. During our next couple meetings, we will be planning our spring service project. We will brainstorm ideas and decide on a group on this project. In future meetings, we will plan, make contacts, set dates, and implement the project. Please welcome our treasurer, Addie Hawthorne, who will be speaking on our second pillar, scholarship. I will now light the service pillar candle.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. It is a commitment to learning and growing on an educational path. It means making the most of the educational opportunities provided and seeking out learning not only in our school or similar settings, but also personally. Every day, scholarship doesn't require a minimum GPA, but it does require effort. More importantly, it stems from a desire to contribute to this world in a positive way by building on one's own knowledge, skills, and talent through different experiences and valuing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in our scholarship. Our third pillar, leadership, will be presented by National Honor Society Secretary Elena Donahue. I will now light the scholarship pillar candle.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge of each of our members. Our chapter's historian, Danny Melanson, will speak on our fourth and final pillar, character. I will now light the leadership pillar candle.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for us, each of us, our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. I will now light the character pillar candle and invite Abby back to the podium.
And now we will begin the induction portion of our ceremony. As your name is called, please step forward onto the stage and sign the official chapter registry and light your candle. After you pledge, you will receive your certificate and pin of membership. Please stay on stage until all members are called. We will now start with the senior new inductees. Arrow Adams. Aiden Anderson. Danielle Dobibasha. Samantha Gary. Isabella Howell. Sariana Reimers. Ariana Turner. Kaylin Vandeventer. Alexis White. And now for our junior new inductees. Seth Bowden. Kylie Eisenhower. Erica Kern. Haley LaValle. Riley Rancourt. Cadence Robichaud. Lauren Russell. Jacob Steiner. Ileana Tibbetts. Keegan Trafton. Rayona White. Alyssa Witten. And now for our sophomore new inductees. Eliana Batchelder. Brooklyn Burse. Hallie Coots. Andrew Franklin. Karajuan Nedred. Aslan Olson. Mallory Smith. Zen Taylor. At this time, will the new inductees raise your right hand and repeat the pledge? Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing.
I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing.
To endeavor intelligently and courageously.
To endeavor intelligently and courageously.
To be a leader.
To be a leader.
To give of myself freely in service to others.
To give of myself freely in service to others.
And to hold as fundamental and worthy.
And to hold as fundamental and worthy.
An untarnished character.
An untarnished character.
In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy.
In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy.
Of a place in the National Honor Society.
Of a place in the National Honor Society.
Thank you. Please join me in welcoming our newest National Honor Society members. Will the current 11th grade National Honor Society members please come forward to recognize the seniors? I welcome Anna Guzzi, Riley Villier, True Lyles, Amber Hanning, and Mizuki Price. I would like to introduce current junior member Anna Guzzi, who will lead the senior recognition part of the ceremony.
While the past few years have presented us with a litany of challenges and obstacles, it has also been an opportunity for growth and reflection, a true testament to one's grit and resilience. Our seniors have undoubtedly demonstrated these traits while also maintaining the key aspects of NHS's foundational pillars and the renowned traits of a Nokomis warrior. At this time, we'd like to recognize their accomplishments with their honors graduation stole. The NHS Honor Stole will be worn at class night and graduation. When called upon, will the following seniors please come forward to receive their National Honor Society Graduation Honor Stole and stay on stage. Arrow Adams. Aiden Anderson. Hannah Bennett. Brooke Bullier. Alexa Brand. Anastasia Bridges. Abigail Karen. Kirsten Condon. Daniela Dobiasheva. Elena Donahue. Elia Drummond. Samantha Gary. Addison Hawthorne. Isabella Howell. Bailey Lord. Danny Melanson. Orla Murphy. Thomas Nice. Caitlin Raymond. Soriano Reimers. Maya C. Husen. Lexi Snowman. Regan Sullivan. Dawson Townsend. Ariana Turner. Kaylin Van de Venner. Alexis White. Aaliyah Yard. Please join me in congratulating our senior NHS members. Congratulations to you all. You may be seated. I would like to welcome President Abby Karen back to the stage.
Thank you all for attending our NHS Induction ceremony. We are overjoyed to be able to celebrate this moment with friends and family. Thank you to the parents, family members, guardians, teachers, mentors, and coaches for supporting these students. Your guidance and aid is invaluable and does not go unnoticed. Please join me in once again applauding all of our National Honor Society members. Thank you. And now, will everyone please stand as our newest members and current members of the National Honor Society recess. Thank you all and have a good night. The National Honor Society members are going to exit and then we're going to circle back around and there's going to be bleachers that we're going to stand and take a picture on for you guys. So exit and then come back around.
on the stairs, front to back.
Officers, seniors, juniors, sophomores. If we need to, we can do 2 rows of juniors. How about Nelson and Tom on each side of the officer? On the floor. So that everyone can see each other. There.
And then for the document error.
You can all get between somebody so your parents can see you really well, so you take a good picture, so you're not blocked by anybody. That'd be wonderful. Can the officers go a little bit that way, please, to the middle? Thank you. That's good.